I failed my driving test 5 times. And then last week, I passed. Proud moment. If you are in the same position and have failed your driving test numerous times and have test anxiety, fear of disappointment, when you're doing a test, your mind goes blank, or you just give up if you make a mistake, but you know you can drive, your instructor knows you can drive because obviously you're doing your test. Well, that's been me 5 times, and I'm going to tell you how I overcame that, and hopefully that'll help you overcome your fear and help you pass your driving test, because I never thought that I was going to pass. You deserve to pass your driving test. The first time I sat my test, I actually thought I had passed. So when the examiner said I'd failed, I was really shocked and sad about it. And then the second time I did it, I was so nervous about the test that I made more mistakes. And then the third time I did it, it just got worse and worse and worse and worse. And I don't know why I kept booking tests, because my nerves and anxiety and fear just really got the better of me each time. In one of the tests, I ended up making a mistake, and I just said, I know I'm in the wrong lane here, have I failed? And the examiner just kind of looked at me, and I said, if I have, I just want to go home. And he said, okay, and we just went back. So my fear just became so bad that I wouldn't even finish the test. Fast forward 15 years, I decided to book an intensive course because I thought the anxiety of waiting for a test, because it's now 8 months or something until you can get a test, would make my fear of tests worse. So I thought, if I book an intensive course and I get a test ASAP and do a week course, then that build up won't scare me. My instructor did some work with mental health, and he made me realise that it wasn't test anxiety. I wasn't actually scared of the test. I wasn't bothered about actually doing the test because I knew I could drive. I was more worried about the end result and reliving past failures. And he told me that that's actually fear of disappointment, and it all made sense. So once that was cleared up, my mind just completely changed. It was like a turning point. I also did positive affirmations, and the positive affirmations, it starts off with I'm a confident driver, I'm a calm driver, blah blah blah, and then I repeated them out loud. I don't know if you're supposed to repeat them out loud, but I thought they would go in my brain better and I would believe it more. So then the next one was, I'm sailing through my driving test, and then you would repeat things about your driving test, and then the next one was I'm passing my driving test. So I obviously did that because sometimes I still did have that negative thought and that fear of failing, and I just had to try and train my brain that I was going to pass, because I'd also been manifesting passing. I did that 3 days before and then on the test morning, and it made such a difference. And I really, really, really recommend that you listen to that podcast. It's only 15 minutes long when you repeat it, because that made such a difference to me. Because during my test, I actually made a mistake and my brain went back to you should just go home now. And then I was then I went, no, I am a confident driver. I am a calm driver. And then some of the other ones, I can't remember what they are now. And I just carried on and didn't allow myself to get flustered. I just kept going. And then I passed. So those positive affirmations really worked for me in changing how I thought, because I know if I didn't do that, then I would have just given up. And the manifesting really worked, really, really worked. I know some people don't believe in that, but I manifested since my theory test, which was September the 1st, and then my driving test was December the 31st, and I kept manifesting every night congratulations, you've passed, congratulations, you've passed. And the examiner who was sitting beside me in the car looked exactly like the examiner that I had been manifesting. And I truly, truly, truly believe that manifesting for something that you truly want does work. Those two things put together, I think, is what helped me pass my driving test, because in the past I hadn't done that and I just had so much self-doubt. I wasn't saying out loud to myself, I'm a confident driver, I'm a calm driver, which I had to do on the day when I made a mistake. I hadn't manifested passing. I just kept reliving failing. So I really do think if you have that fear, change your mindset, because if you keep reliving that past or that fear, if you keep reliving that, if you keep reliving that failure, or you keep imagining a failure, then that is what you're going to get if you think about it hard enough. So just think positively. Instructor was also like so good. So he was saying that I had to stop thinking about the driving test being the perfect drive, and I just had to show the examiner that I could drive, and he knows that I would be safe on the road and wouldn't cause any accidents. You just have to make sure that you're calm and confident and show that you can drive and you're a safe driver, you're a capable driver, you're confident, and that you won't knock anyone over. I ended up passing with only 5 minors. So you're not broken, you can do it. And I do believe just have some self-belief and self-confidence, because your instructor obviously has a lot of belief in you and confidence in you. So you can do it, you just need to have that change in mindset. So I hope this video helps. And if you have your test coming up, or you're thinking of booking your test, then good luck, and let me know in the comments if you pass. I wish you well. Thank you for watching. Bye.